Namaste everyone. So welcome back for today's yoga practice. Today we will be learning something more for the backbone. See, this is very important if you have severe injuries in the backbone where it is not permitting to do a normal activities. And especially if you are a biker and if you can't ride bike for a longer distance or you can't travel for a longer distance, even though if it's a passion for you, you have injured your spine due to picking up some objects or something, spine should be immune to everything. You can practice this sequence today. So carefully observe and start. So this will be quite high intensity, so you can also expect to burn fat with this. So come to this position, what we call it as cat stretch. So push your lower back, neck up, pull the spine high, look down. Okay, so let me show you it this way. You push your lower back, neck up, pull your spine high, look down. Once more, you push your lower back and neck up and pull your spine high, look down. Once more, push your lower back and neck up, pull your spine high, look down. Okay. The very first spine toning practice is we rest on the stomach. Keep your hands next to the waist, upper back high, shoulders roll back, with right leg up, get them down. So breathe in, out, in, out. Roughly you need to do it for 15 times. While you are rolling and getting down, this helps you to tone the back. So rolling the shoulders is quite important. So most of you may forget to do that. So leg up and down will also act as therapeutic for your kneecaps. So now I have done approximately for 15 times. Now I should stop here. My shoulders are rolled back, just move the leg up and down. So neck up, and this needs to be continued for 10 times. Moving up and down slowly helps you to tone the hip muscles and the spine muscles. So that will act on protecting the backbone without getting stiff. So let the right leg be up, breathe out, breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Slowly your shoulder blades gets engaged here. These tend to become tight and that will avoid wrong picking weights hurting your backbone. So after doing this, let's stay here. Keep breathing deep. Lengthen your inhale and exhale. Then stop. Now come up. Practice the spine stretch here. You push your lower back, neck up. Now definitely you will feel right part of the backbone is quite more relaxed. Okay. Core and spine, they work together to build the strength. So we are mixing the core sequence in between. So you just come to your plank position, walk your legs once right, once left. Let me show you this way. You hold here, pull right leg once, left leg once. So let's try to start to do this. Roughly around 20 times, let's try to do it. Keeping your breathing active and deep. Stop. Now, I'll change the camera position so that you can view better on the other side. Okay, let me show you in this angle. You again rest on the stomach. Keep your hands next to the waist. Inhale, upper back high. So we are trying with the left leg. Breathe out. In, out, 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 in. Move the leg up and down here. Let's try to repeat this for 10 times. So this eliminates the veins problem in the legs and helps the blood to freely circulate to the backbone. So this is quite important for the back pain. Now this will be stop. Move the upper back. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Continue 5 more times. And for better result, practice this video along with what you are trying to move. So don't just keep seeing this and then you stop and then you try later. So better do it with me so that you will have a better changes. Now let's stop here. So this one point is more than enough to tone the shoulders. Let us wait for 10 seconds. This is tried and tested sequence. So I have experienced lots of changes with this and release it. Suppose I go for biking. Say I wanted to bike for 10 hours continuously. I never got a back pain complaint after I do this sequence. So I feel more confidence with my backbone. So try to push and pull and feel the backbone. Now plank action will be like this. You hold in the plank once, right knee meet the right elbow, left knee meet the left elbow. So try to practice this. So let's try to repeat this for few rounds. Breathe out, get it closer to the elbow. You may consider this practice to be repeated for 20 times. This builds good strength to the shoulders, to the core muscles, gives good mobility for the hip joints. After you finish this sequence, you will be much more confident enough to the spine, and almost for months together, the backbone will try to give you the good quality. Okay, so now I am stopping here, I am pushing my back and I am seeing the results. This will tell you what was earlier and what it is now. Now let me explain about the next one. So we rest like this, we bend both the legs, we hold the ankle. Right hand hold the right outer part, left hand hold the left inner part. Now left leg will be pressed like this. The moment when I press like this, the thighs and hip push the contents to the spine. Then when I lift like this, the content pushed to the spine will move towards the head. So if possible, allow the heel to rest on the ground. Stretch the right leg and look up. Stretch the right leg, look up. Then neck stretches more, so my voice goes imbalance. Hold here. Keep your breathing deep. Longer breathing. Feel that you have been pulling the leg very badly. Stretch well. Enjoy the stretch. Longer inhalation. Try to hold here for at least 15 counts. Make your breathing deep. Now return down. Try holding the ankles from outer part. Lift your back in Dhanurasana. Now when I am holding in Dhanurasana, I see my right spine contents are more clear. Try to be aware of it. Keep breathing deep. So we shall restfully hold here for 20 seconds. Now release it. Now what difference it makes in the backbone? I shall do marginal practice and get to feel it. Push the lower back and pull it high. Not only it helps for the back, it also helps to my right leg. Now let us do a plank sequence. So you start to hold in the plank. Right leg out of right hand, left leg out of left hand. So try to repeat this roughly for 20 times. So while you are doing this, the legs become tight, they never bother the backbone. So the whole sequence quite puts a demand for you to strengthen and work out, but strengthening will happen with your push. It doesn't happen automatically on its own. It needs some inputs from you. Keep breathing deep. and move your legs like this. Now stop here. So come to the Marjorie position. Push and pull the spine. A deep breath in and out. A deep breath in, breathe out. Once more, a deep breath in and breathe out. Stop now, rest on the stomach. Try bending both the legs. Let's do the same on the other side. Let me show you on a different way of view here. So fold the legs. Right hand hold the inner part. Left hand hold the outer part. Pull the heel down. Stretch the leg high. Neck up and stay there. Try holding here. Let's improve the breathing here. Lengthen your inhalation, exhalation. So roughly hold for 20 seconds. Now drop here. Try holding the ankles. Lift the whole backbone high. So again this time left leg goes more higher. Now release it. Now come up. Practice the spine stretch. Feel the difference in the backbone. Take a long breath in. Breathe out. Again a long breath in. Breathe out. Once more a long breath in and out. Now the shoulder and hip toning with the help of plank. So kind of demanding, okay? Let's try to do it. And also due to repeated movement, the skin below elbow may get scratched. So try to avoid stressing more on the elbows, or you can wear a full sleeve dress and then try to practice this. So it comes like this. Right hand left leg up, left hand right leg up. So multiple times try to repeat this. So let's try to make at least for 20 times. Keep your breathing active while you're moving like this. Stop. Now, gently feel the backbone. Push your lower back, neck up. Pull the backbone high, look down. Push the lower back, neck up. Pull the backbone high, look down. Okay, next we are entering to the next sequence. Rest completely on the ground. Bend your right leg. Allow the inner thigh to rest here and right heel rest on the ground. Keep your hands next to the rib cage. Inhale now. So inhale half. Don't inhale full like this with lifting the body. Just pull the body half. Twist completely to the right side. Then again come back, stretch yourself more up. Then come down. So this act will repeat for 10 times. Let me guide you again. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, out. So people who have sciatica, this will help you. Breathe in, out, 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 in, out. Last one, in, out, in, out. It's quite obvious to feel quite burning sensation in the hands, but still it's fine. The pain is for a gain. So right leg straight, right hand meet the right toe. If you're not flexible enough to hold here, at least hold the ankle. Okay, try to breathe deep here. So roughly we'll hold for 10 seconds. Then keep your hands next to the rib cage. Lift your body high. After you lift your body high, press your waist a lot, shoulders to be open, lifted neck up. I repeat, I press my waist, I open my shoulders, I lift my neck. So roughly hold here for 10 seconds. Longer breathe in and out. Now, come back. Practice the spine stretch here. Push your lower back. Inhale. Pull the spine high. Exhale. Push your lower back. Inhale. Pull your spine high. Exhale. Once more, push your lower back. Inhale. Pull your spine high. Exhale. Let's repeat. So let me change the camera angle for you. So you rest like this, folding the left leg, get it at the level of waist. Hands are next to the rib cage. Now breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Stop. Make your left leg straight, left hand hold the toe, press your waist and stay there. So allow the inner thigh to get stretched well. Keep your breathing deep and long. Lengthen up every breathing space and slowly breathe out. Now, lift your upper back, stay with the stretch. You punch your waist more, you open the shoulders, then you lift the neck up. And keep trying to look up. So this originates very good stretch for the hip joints. So through legs, if you are getting the back pain, then this will help you to avoid. Come to spine sequence. Suppose your lifestyle is more on standing postures, so you can do this practice. What we did just now will help you to release the back pain. So you can try to move your spine and look at it. Okay. Now we have to try a plank, because as I told you, core and backbone together work with a very good effect to maintain both of their health. Okay. So we hold in the plank. We lift the right leg, we circle it here. Let's do this roughly for 10 times. Reverse for 10 times. Okay, now let's repeat the same on the other side, 10 times. Reverse for 10 times. Then stop. Okay. So come to the spine stretch. Inhale. Pull your backbone high. Exhale. Inhale. and exhale. Now you elevate the kneecaps off the ground. The right leg comes out of left side. Then you rest the hip on the ground. So right leg is out of left leg and hip on the ground. While you see this, you may feel it's complicated move, but no, it is very gentle move. Just right leg moved out of left side. Let me explain you here. You have to put lots of effort here. And who is the one who takes effort is your hands. Explanation goes like this. Breathe out. Breathe in. Twist towards your right side. The way you twist is stomach muscles will get completely pulled and you feel the pull till the big toe. Okay. So let us try to continue this. Breathe out first. Breathe in. Breathe out to the right side. Then again breathe in, up, come down. Now let us continue. Inhale. Exhale to right. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Once again. Inhale. Exhale to right. Inhale. Exhale. Last one more time. Inhale. Exhale to right. Again inhale. Exhale. Okay. So pick your backbone high and take up your waist high. Stand on the left toe and the right feet comes close to the palm. Kneecaps supposed to be straight. Don't try to bend it. If you are not able to make it straight, you can distance this apart and try to make it straight. If you can do it better way, then the stretch will be really best. Neck up and hold here. Roughly hold for 10 seconds. Breathe deep. This is the maximum beneficiary practice for the backbone. Now take the leg back. Okay. So push and pull the spine. Notice the difference in the backbone. Take deep breath in and breathe out. Again take a deep breath in and breathe out. Once again take a deep breath in and breathe out. Okay. So let us continue to do a plank position. It comes like this. Pull your right hip down. Pull the left hip down. So try to practice this. So roughly we repeat this one for 20 times on each side. Keep your breathing active and try to move this, and this will help a lot of muscular usage on the shoulder blades and try to space up a lot for the backbone. Also give a packed feeling to the spine nerves. So try to practice this with an effective way, keeping your breathing active and try to keep on moving. Obey the length of breathing. Okay. So by this time you must have felt a good changes in the backbone. A long breath in, breathe out. A long breath in, breathe out. Okay. Let us now pull the kneecaps off. Left leg steps out of right hand. Then you rest like this. Okay. Both the palms are on the ground. So you have to direct your twist towards the left side. Let me guide you this. Breathe out first. Breathe in. Turn towards the left side. Then again I come up. Breathe out. I work hard to twist till my intestine and the leg gets pulled. So you too have to try the same way. Maximum you twist, maximum relaxation to the backbone. Also, if you have any cardiac issues, heart issues, you have to practice this. This is the only way where you take out the supporting cardiac muscles, relaxation. Breathe out well, breathe in, come back. Breathe out well, breathe in, come back. Let's repeat again. So one more last time. Then down. So now pull the kneecaps off. Allow the feet well resting on the ground. Tight the right kneecap. Look up and stay there. The way you look up should stretch the outer thigh muscles. Longer breathe in and out here. So this is the one which will relax the backbone in a good way. I mean what we did at the last step. Lengthen up your breathing. Your neck will decide how much the hamstrings should stretch. So lift the neck up very gently, more higher. Okay. Now pull the left leg back. Push and pull the spine. So take a long breath in. Breathe out. A long breath in. And breathe out. Okay. Now we are at the last step of the plank. Now this is for the shoulder joints. I hear the complaint like I picked some weight and I got the back pain. So this plank portion will help you to take care of it. So right elbow on the ground, left hand up, left elbow on the ground, right hand up. So this helps the scapular muscles to become strong, and that will help you to restrict the back getting complaint with high weight picks. So try to repeat this on 20 times each side, and this will give you the final finishing for the backbone. So you have to keep breathing deep and then start to move the hands well. So this can also be a good exercise for your core muscles. Now stop the practice. Slowly feel your backbone. Push your lower back, neck up. Pull the backbone high, look down. Okay? Push your lower back, neck up. And pull the backbone high, look down. So this totally completes the backbone strengthening part. The practice also covers the limbs effectiveness, that is your legs and hands become strong with this practice. So please try this sequence and drop me the feedback in the comments so that I can see what best I can improvise for you. You can consider this one for weakness in the back, dislocation and bulge in the disc of the backbone or weak muscles over there. So overall for complete backbone, this can help you. Hopefully you like this video. Thank you so much. Have a good day everybody.